Yo. In the days of old, 5 elements were known. MCing, DJing, graffiti had grown. B-boy and knowledge, the pillars of the game. But a 6th emerged, adding to the flame. Comics and hip-hop, a fusion so tight. Visual storytelling, lyrics that ignite. From the pages to the beats, a seamless blend. The 6th element, where 2 worlds transcend.
Welcome to the 6th Element Show, where comics and hip-hop flow. Reno and Stu guided the way, bringing you the culture every day. Welcome to the 6th Element Show, where comics and hip-hop flow. Reno and Stu.
What up, y'all? 6th Element in the building. Popping up, chilling, kicking it with y'all tonight, man. Stu Dog and me, we're going to play this Cosmic Invasion joint. And I've been listening to this Nas album non-stop since midnight last night. So if you hear it in the background and if YouTube shuts down the stream, just chill. It'll come back up in a moment. But let me see. So I'll throw this up for y'all. Bang! This is a reaction video and thus contains interruptions for criticism, commentary, and literal analysis, thus edited in a way that balances out fair use and avoids blockage and respective copyright owners. For original video, please see description. Not all our participants are able to read, so please refrain from suggesting and include subtitles in what they're listening. It takes a lot of work to conduct these sessions, compile them in a single video, and put it on YouTube without much monetary benefits due to the copyrights. Please subscribe to the channel, leaving a comment, And there you have it.
Henry Chapin made Star Wars. A young case slave tag was dead. Don't make it out, Joe. Zappa got disease sprayed on his back. Sleep on a train track. Wild style. Straight outlaws.
We calling this an instant classic? I don't know. Couple disappointments. Couple major disappointments on this album, I will tell you. But other than that, your boy did it. Your boy put it together. Some of these joints take me straight on back to the 90s, bro, with that vibe and that good music, but not in a played out way. Like it ain't like he found this beat that he had from the 90s. These are definitely new beats. But yeah, they definitely channeled that old school New York Preem. Some of them, not so much. I'm like, Preem, what are you doing? Style, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Some things going on over there. But I'm here, y'all. I am here as I said I would be. Y'all remember when we spoke, when we was on the show the other day, Stu Dog made me commit. Remember that? He was on the show. No, you gotta commit. We gotta be here 7 o'clock. We're gonna do this. He was all gung-ho about it. So I'm here. Y'all see it. I'm here. Where's Stu? I don't know. If he comes, we do it. If he doesn't, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Stu Dog. No communique all day. So hopefully he's all right. We shall see. I'm doing this as a cool spirit out of Queens. Takes too easy. Cap goes down. If you should be concerned. These are some of the kings of the craft. And it's a kind of queens I should ask. Charming. Claw like pink goes back. And man, Germany's on the map. On the west, slick train talking X. And international writers I can't forget. So let's salute the highly gifted. BDBGP, salute. Ghetto hieroglyphics. Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. On the. I wrote graffiti. Hard to read like graffiti. How you living? Word, I'm waiting on Stu Dog, man. He said he was gonna be here at 7. 168, one up, can't too big, hell first, get it straight, can't control, future, each month on the run, rockin' and something Eli, old Queens boy, mad style, kid, most talked about, my rules, for the can't stop, for the right, game.
Yeah, man. My Life is Real, track 1, banger.
Get ready, a trip, thought some of you.
Track 2, Get Ready, banger. Track 3, this is where the pain begins. Pain. So track 3 is State of Mind Part 3, and sadly it's a rehashing of State of Mind Part 2's hook with, yes, a Billy Joel sample. Kind of on the nose, a little lazy. I'm keeping it a buck here. This is my favorite producer, hands down, with one of my top 5 MCs. So I can talk. Yeah, it's not New York State. It's not New York State of Mind was fucking the essence, bro. This is not the essence, bro. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not saying, listen, this is what it is. I mean, come on. But what are you gonna do? Welcome to the underground.
Okay. We got to go deep to the underground.
I don't know what he's doing here. I don't know what this beat is. I told you I got a couple gripes. I got a couple gripes with this album. Just because I'm such a big fan. Which songs from that album are your Mount Rushmore? Oh, okay. My Mount Rushmore. That beat on there was eerie. It's eerie. Okay, it's eerie. It was even a little cinematic, right? But this isn't a score, right? This isn't a movie. Like, where's the fucking, you know what I'm saying? I want to ride in my whip and bang New York State of Mind 3, Nas and Preem. Are you kidding me? So it's like a little bit of a letdown on that one because I had such high expectations. I'm not saying it's not great. It's a great song, but I had expectations of a certain right? Maybe it's not quality, right? I'm not saying it's not a great song. I had a certain expectation to a certain thing, and it wasn't that for me. But my favorite tracks on the joint, yeah, My Life is Real, Get Ready, Pause Tapes, Writers, Sons is crazy. The beat was just nice, and I'll go through the rest of these. The biggest letdown, my biggest disappointment, and this is painful for me, bro. I've been waiting for this for a long time. All right, so my favorite MC, two of my top 5 is AZ and Nas. Okay, AZ, most underrated MC in hip hop, and My Story, Your Story. It's another back and forth with AZ and Nas, like they've done so many times and so many epic tracks. And I'm like, where's the fucking beat? Preem, where's the fucking beat? You ain't finish it? You know what it is? It's not even that. Who put this beat with that cadence of rap? That don't go together. Like, that doesn't go together. This song, like, it needed to be way higher tempo. I'll do a remix, like straight up and down. I'm sure My Story, Your Story. Watch. Okay. If you disagree, if you mark my words, if you think I'm tripping, watch how many remixes come out of this track, because the vocals are insane. The lyrics are great. It's Nas and AZ doing a fucking banger. So people are gonna definitely remix the fuck out of this track. Watch, you're gonna see many acapellas over different beats with that track specifically. I'm calling it. And then Bouquet to the Ladies. That's cool. But almost none of these songs, other than like the 4 that I were really like, My Life is Real, Get Ready, and Pause Tapes, definitely, like, those really feel like classic Premiere. And the rest of these sound like Premier trying to evolve and, you know, evolve. I don't know. Do something new, right? But it's like I want that sample Premier, that New York hip hop essence, East Coast. I want to feel like I'm in an alley with skyscrapers around me. And I don't get I don't get that from some of these. That's what I'll say, right? Because I don't want to argue about the quality because it's a great album, it's good songs. I mean, come on, come on. Like I'm not talking about that. My personal expectations, bro. Like when I hear Nas and Premier, especially Premier, like that's the music to me. That's the essence of New York. Like I want to feel, like I want to close my eyes when I hear that shit and feel like I'm on a fucking fire escape, bro, on a rooftop. You know what I mean? Like it's a specific thing. It's a specific feeling that I don't get from his new stuff, but it is what it is. I don't know. 10 after Stu Dog is, for all I know, fucking, I don't even want to say it, bro. Like, dude just been missing all day long. He was supposed to be here for the show at 7. Ain't here. Blew his phone up. I don't know. News on that tomorrow, but yeah, tomorrow we'll definitely chop up the whole album for legitimate, you know, get in there. Hopefully YouTube will let us full on play it, critique it with all the boys, and we'll do it upright. Hopefully Stu's alive, Jesus Christ. And then we'll talk about the Supergirl trailer, because that was crazy. And here's like a little enhanced Lobo. You saw the Lobo? There's a little visually enhanced one. Because trust me, on the trailer, it's basically a silhouette, a foggy, a blurry silhouette at that. But this one here, we got some details in there. Yeah, I'm busy. All right, well, I guess Stu ain't coming. So tomorrow we'll be talking about Supergirl. We'll be talking about Fate of the Old Republic. And of course, we'll be talking about the Nas and Preem banger. Till then, I'm gonna chill.
Supernatural.
Madman, let's hear it,
How do you
Madman.
feel about the music business now in general right now?
Oh, I love this intro.
To before, when you first started.
Well, there's much more respect. They respect it. It's an art form now.
Well, what were the feelings back then when you first started?
Nigga music.
This is definitely classic Premiere. Who knows you, kid? Shows you did. Yeah, Madman is definitely up there. You know the Metro Woman in the future, we don't trust you.
Everything in my I made hip hop and symphony show start to spread. But still nothing is sweet, you can tell by just bumping this beat. Still nasty since 91, nothing compete. Before Snoop, before Woo, before Big. There was this young kid with small dreads from the rig.
Who knows your kid? Who knows your kid?
They be tradition, hate they wishing on me. They try to switch the story, so they don't look like a bitch in the story. It's my life, not a third party witness the story. Somebody heard something different, distorted version of the truth. It's murder in the booth.
What you say? Still got a hangover from Battle of the Bars?
Be snacking chicks queens, fly seven Russian diamonds in the tight sweater.
Yeah.
Go with the highest, the better. The winning circle, I remember the win was respect. I'm a champion for those who came to collect. For my G's with that money cologne, bring honeys home. I make smashes from poke and toe. They used to harass me when you gonna get up for primo and so. Almost 30 years, people won't leave us alone, and I'm grateful. Little fingers up to the hateful. I don't give a fuck, it's guys. Free, how many times we gotta tell material made by man. Swallow the leader like Ian Arlen's timid.
Goddamn, shows you did. Knows you kid.
Remember the first time I made a beat, I had a cassette player.
And I love pause tapes. I love pause tapes. Just because I learned to write on pause tapes. Like that's childhood memories, bro. I remember being a little kid, a young kid in the bedroom, bro, fucking making pause tapes. Word. My boy was like, the pause tapes was when you record songs off the radio.
Grandma's crib. I didn't have all, the extravagant equipment. This is back in the late 80s. And I used to listen to music on the radio that I liked, particularly old school, like 70s, record it. And then after I recorded a certain part that I liked, I would record, loop, until it just became one beat. And, that was the beginning of me making beats. Cool.
For those who don't know, the art of the pause tape is very much basically the same thing DJs do with two turntables when they loop the break, right? Yeah, loop, record. So they'll play the beat, the breakdown, then they'll mix over to the other record, play the breakdown, and keep mixing back and forth, so it extends the break, and that was right the original break beat. So basically, you do that same thing with a cassette tape. You play the part, record that shit, pause it, come back, rewind it, play that part, rewind it, play that part, and keep adding that shit on until you eventually can just play the whole beat. But you got to be, you know what I'm saying? It takes practice. What up, Corey? What up? Yeah, Stu, the crew and the fam is just me right now. Stu, I don't know what happened to Stu, though. He fucking went super duper missing today. He's supposed to do the cosmic invasion tonight. It was his deal. It was his deal. He was the one. Come on, you gotta fucking commit. He was like, so he's not here. I don't know. Oh, bro, yeah. I've been listening to it nonstop since fucking midnight. When it came out. It's as close to an instant classic as I think ever could be one. Like, and I hesitate to even use that term because, like, instant classic, like, what even is that? Like, but yeah, AZ is my dude. The original Illmatic album just had one feature on it, and it was AZ. And so this album only has one feature on it, and it's AZ. And AZ and Nas, I think, are like the perfect duo. They should have been a fucking group, a duo, but it's also my biggest disappointment on this record, on this album. It's the song I was obviously anticipating the most. AZ is one of my top 5. And I don't know. It's not like I don't know. Maybe that's the girl on me. Like I said, I've been listening to it all since like midnight last night, and I'm just really trying to love it, and I don't love it because the beat. It's the beat. The beat. It's not a bad beat. It's a fine beat. I just don't think it goes with the cadence. I don't think it goes with the verse. I don't think it goes. All right. Yeah, Stu Dog, he did have a fucking emergency. Oh fuck. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you guys this shit. He's gonna have to tell you this shit if he wants to tell y'all. It's kind of crazy. It's a lot. Man, that's fucked up. Well, Stu won't be here tonight. He'll be here tomorrow, I'm sure. But man, that's bro, fuck. I bet. Yo, appreciate you, fam. Always. Yeah, dog. Yeah, Stu Dog ain't coming tonight. But no, I don't know. The whole Marvel Invasion, Cosmic Invasion video game. It's really one of those games that it's not really. It's kind of boring when you play it by yourself. It's almost like a fighting game in that way. Like, but yeah, I ain't got shit else to do tonight. This was my plan, so.
It's a drive-in movie. My roof's on a bunch of businesses. Let's try to reimagine the passion when I got in this. A Panasonic with a tape recorder. Trying to left some treble and bass in order. The stage is down distorted. I moved it down to improve the sound. Years later, now it's only stereo system. No comparison with the boombox. My living room notch. My nigga Mayo next door. He banging on the wall.
Yes.
Take me back. Drugs and money. Cruddy. Love smoke.
AZ. I think is the most underrated MC. Yo, Nas was like,
not trying to be locked on the quit school because I needed from the hobby aroma still in my seas getting fried to underrated and MCs bringing something to hot underrated MCs bringing something to hot the aroma still in my mom's crib was young and lazy underrated MCs bringing something to hot the aroma still in my mom's crib was young and lazy quit school because I needed fly shit the feasible page not trying to be locked on a big cruise crazy yes jeans and polo jacket just in the crib causing all this racket always knew I was the verbalist that's submerged in a very dirty world but only was happening that's when I had an epiphany came with lamp on the symphony if I could set a posse cut off that'd be my entry picking up the stereo remote control quickly Roger's in the cassette deck rocking the shit G at the prize I open up bombshell in my mind tells me I can hook a beat up for myself to rhyme my mom's closet and boxes all kind of shit Johnny Tiller some good Grover Washington's I'm locking in grab a piece of vinyl drop the needle at the top listen for a beat to rock 90-minute tape I got enough time play it one time
90-minute
record then press pause then
PDK
record loop repeat
Maxell
20 times yo I made my first beat pause tape
made my first beat pause tapes record loop loop. I'm a writer, not a biter for myself and others. Rocking my law and graffiti.
Here's my Galactic citizenship card. Interplanetary mission dip charge and hit y'all. No intellect step on the 6 me. I'm about to show you what that writer's list be. See, I'm a writer in rap form, but these are writers that bomb trains and subway platforms.
Yo, this shit is fucking yo. Bro, fucking thank God for Nas, bro. This is hip hop, bro. I haven't felt this fucking good about hip hop in so long, bro. Like dead up. This is fucking. He said hip hop was dead, and now he's bringing it back, bro. Dead up. I'll say it again. He's bringing hip hop back, bro. This shit here.
Signatures and places and courtyards, sports malls, landmarks, big clubs, to the park, they do park. Big brother letters all over the city. I see it up in high places, wonder how they did it. Admit it, I always wish that I could do the same. But now the mic is a marker, I'm tagging up names. Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk. Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk. Like graffiti, Henry Shabbat made Star Wars. A young K slave tag was dead, so check it out, y'all.
Yeah, bro.
Sleep on the train track, wild step.
If you ain't heard this yet, Corey, bro, waste no time. This whole track, this whole song is just about graffiti writers, and it's just, you know, I got to go back to Andre 3000 when he was talking about how I'm 48 years old. What am I going to rap about? My colonoscopy. This shit broke my heart, bro, because Andre was definitely one of my top 10. And it's like, yeah, bro, I would definitely love to hear a fucking song by Andre about his colonoscopy and all the shit he's doing as an old man. Fucking A, right? But this dude's 50 years old. He's rapping about graffiti writers. Why not? And it feels like something that he could have made in the 90s. But it also sounds like something that was made in 2025. Yeah, this is real. This is a big event in music. And it's like equally some shit going on in video and gaming and Star Wars right now. It's a huge event. It's a huge thing going on in Star Wars too. We're gonna talk about that Saturday. Old Republic is been finally they're doing a game, right? So Lucasfilm is basically backing an Old Republic project for the first time. And so basically it means that they're opening up to the Old Republic. It's just a beautiful time right now for nerds and fans of this shit. Then you got this lo-fi beat, this Suns joint. Lovely. I love this shit.
It all starts. Swivel loaded letter to nickel. The devil holding the sickle 170. That's what issue. You can't light the picture. They take jail. Rehab center and hold the shelter. That's closest to Tiny and Seltzer. Under pressure. Give me my manifesto. It's a vessel. My son is my reflection. I try not to resist it. Allow it to be tested. One day the words may come out the mouth of a rabbit. By the power. The knee line is wet. If flowers while you can smell them, I try to tell them. All the diamonds and it's really how it ends and not how it started. 50 rich scuba diving in your pockets. Who we trying what help is no most valuable stock to. Y'all got to run things to my young kids. To my brothers with sons, let them run. To my brothers with sons, and fun. I pray for bullshit the most powerful bar. A little different from him and his mom. To my sisters with boys, the joy. To my sisters with boys, the joy. Tell them fans all know we should go for it all. Plenty stuff I used to see and thought was an image of us. Getting off the city bus on a memories rush. I used to look up at the crosses signs. A child would have grown up holding his arm while I was walking with my mom. I pointed at automatic. I saw it as a little boy who was the maddest, like a little traffic. I really thought the crosses sign was me and my mom. Like I thought it was that important for a street sign. One year she told me that sign was for everybody. Like me and everybody. That was special, my mom. Playing with toys, yo, she got us Atari. Those are just Sands boys, not seeing Japara. Our youth was constantly fighting institutional racism in school. We questioned the bias of the future life. Highlights and lives and training. Watch was on, and no time they grown. First born be like the mom, second born is usually like dad. Then you went to the other siblings. Hold each other down cause love brings your feet by young kings. To my brothers with sons, let them run. To my brothers with sons, some fun. I pray our bullshit the most powerful bond. A little different from him and his mom. To my sisters with boys, the joy. To my sisters with boys, the joy. Tell them thick and tall, know we should go for it all. Be the glorious king.
That shit sounds amazing, dog. That shit is amazing.
Hey, yo, Black, it's time. Yeah. Time traveling. Hey, yo, Black, it's time. Yeah, and yo, time flows through. How many rhyme flows and lines can I fight with my eyes closed? Yo, let's do this smoothly. Listen to me. Let's take it to the past long before the new me. I did it when it first got tricky. Did it through the city with the new cars to the earth spots for the city. I was the one by the tree in the GS3 with Biggie. Next thing we know, with the time goes so quickly. Steady on the street back where I used to be. Touchdown to QB. Snow for balancing money. Saw a brother fresh when we just walked in a truck. I stepped out, I stressed out, I took a breath in, and a breath out. I don't flex, don't want clout. But what I do want to see is my brothers are winning. And all my people out there cherish the time you give it. Shit that ever time traveling. Shit that ever I use every second as a weapon. Every minute keeps on slipping. Time to construct the draw limits. The big bang and now. Evolution to how middle time mankind is really been around the crawl over 50 perspective. This hand age limit to district. It's okay to just be a message. Kids are doing drive-by, they're looking like time flies. Squeezing hands, even when it's cameras up to the sky. Off the line with the double line. Thugs show no love, it's like when thugs cry. Maybe I'm just too much of a smuggler mind and hustle a timeless couple undercover nothing with diamonds. Smelling on us from the blind state, telling on us for a vest in the summer sweating, they try hitting on us. Praying the gangsters go to heaven and life's weighing on us. Prepare to play the court. Shit that ever happened. Time, man. Time traveling. Hey, yo, Black, it's time. The gas is atmosphere to breathe, boom on these hairs. Go get like they hip hop, and I'm not even tripping. Trailblazing, the method of so crazy right here. Yeah, immaculate. Sound like we opening new spots in Vegas. In a minute.
I want to love this.
Every time the right time. Yeah, ladies, y'all right. Always. Ladies,
let's get money now. Let's get money on
how much we talking?
Trying to diversify the portfolio. Everything else.
Well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
My story, your story.
Weed high war stories.
Kid fly raw stories.
I could cry more stories.
Fuck a orgy, touch her face, 2 miles kissing on me. Fuck off me, can't fuck them all, that's too costly.
Saucy, sucker softly, awkwardly, nigga fucking cautiously. Talk to me, that joint more thoughtfully.
The maturely, there's more to the story, glory.
Surely, switch sides for the lift ride, the fish ride.
It's them guys with their money up. Diamonds jumping like Bobby with a dummy cut. Choosing wisely high in some movie Friday, 100 blunts.
Pre-roll, never we fold. Fucking he-ho, burrito. Half the pistols, these out for my P.O.
We herbalists, raised by gangsters on streets that's murderous.
Work too much,
Taking vacations more, they work for us.
thanks to us, it's more fly living.
Tomorrow I'm gonna do a review, but I need to resonate with an album, bro. I gotta sit with it for a few days. I can't. All that seeing reviews drop day one.
Talk to GDs and vice lords, folk nation Mexican gang.
GDs and like,
Talk to GDs and vice lords, folk nation. I can talk to GDs and vice lords, to GDs and vice lords. Talk to GDs and vice lords, folk nation, folk nation, folk nation, folk nation, folk nation, folk nation, folk nation Mexican gangs that's doing life for
Crisscross, crash out, kidding cost cashed out, gold sack, glass house, solar facts, hacks about
12 jewels, show and prove, earth revolve around the sun. To know whom and what you are, food shelter bound to come.
love, peace, and happiness. This is what we rapping with.
I might love this. I might love this song by tomorrow. This might be my favorite song by tomorrow. You gotta hear a song in all moods.
My story, your story.
We have more stories.
Get fly, more stories.
Who could cry more stories?
360. Crazy right here. This was needed. We needed us.
That's right here.
Yeah, I get it now.
I want to be tied to knot on this one.
Yes, sir.
QB, what's going on? Brooklyn.
BK.
Go wild.
Yeah.
Serious right here.
Bronx.
Y'all wanted this. Y'all wanted it.
Staten Island.
What else y'all want?
Long Island. Yeah.
Let's go.
What up, Sos?
Time is.
All right.
It is, man.
What's this? Your 20th joint?
It's like, yeah, I can't even count no more.
Serious
You
right
know
here.
what I mean? You know what I mean?
Feel good,
It
man.
feel like the last 6 straight. It feel like I'll be square mom. It feel like
Yo, it's 2030 right now. We from the club, yeah.
yeah, boy.
Primo. Bring. Shit of a classic, man. Bring it to a close.
With the Beastie Boys thing in there, that's kind of insane, bro. I kind of love this song now already. I've been listening to this album nonstop since midnight.
And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself sing? Look at the world when our beautiful, powerful women, the Nima, the grandma, the nation building, who educates us, intelligence, teaches love us, support us, and gives birth to all the world's sons and daughters. And y'all deserve props because y'all running hip hop. Started with Shy Rock, 50 years later, women is on top. Bahamadia, Missy Moe, like Queen Latifah. Miss Lauryn Hill is an honor for me to even meet you. What would we be without Queens in the microphone? Roxanne, Shantae, we both call QB home. Doshi puts in the coach. I'm inspired by something different. Mickey, Foxy, and Kim. And Megan Cardi and Left Eye, nothing realer than Lava, River, and Rod Digger. Randy, Rhapsody, and Eve, all straight killers. And I was signed by a woman. She created a movement. So much love to Faith Newman. What we doing? This one go down to the whole woman, to the ladies, and all parties go. And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself We love from 9 to 3. This one goes to the ladies and all party goes. Where the ladies at? And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen there? Divine feminine, beyond fine shape. Not a team, not a joint. When my eyes squint, you see what I see. Our presence together is always a pleasure. So I figured I'd write you a letter. You're a queen, you're a star, supernatural. Pure gratitude by your side, but let me ask you, why don't the world recognize your hard work? You being unappreciated makes my heart hurt. Aphrodite Almighty is gonna make you remind me of all motivated women that's been with me beside real one. Love you from now to infinity. In every way, from spiritual, mentally, physically. You showed me how to be more empathetic. Shout to the female DJs mixing this record. And you fly spot far, stop playing with her. Every glass raise it up. This is for my ladies. This one go down to the whole woman in the section. The ladies in all party goes. And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself see? We love from 9 to 3. This one goes to the ladies in all party goes. And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself see? Let's go to all of y'all. Mia X, Yo Yo, y'all be putting it down. Lady the Rage, Dimple Steve, Sparky D, Sweet T, Heavenly Pool, Antoinette, Jean Grey, Lola Brooke, Sexy Red, Corner Ray, City Girls, Cash Dog, Honey Baby, Bernadette Price, Charlie Baltimore, Trina, Doja Cat, The Chat, Rest in Poetry, Gangsta Boo, MC Trouble, Shout to Conscious.
Yo, what up? What up?
357, Sweetie, Isis.
Yo, can you hear the music that I'm playing?
Freaking crap, Vanessa said quits. I can go on, keep going. Shout to eternity, ice cream. Hey, rest in peace, boss. Shout out Nefertiti, Storm, Shorty No Mind, Iggy, Paula Perry, Shay Noir, yeah, Stone Your Blade, Kaya, 3D, The T, Armani Caesar, Ice Spice, yeah, Nonchalant, 5 o'clock in the morning, Imani Montana, Dave Low, Minnie Scott MC, Hurricane G, Miss Melody.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sugar T, Young
Oh my God.
Scarlet, shout to Lady London. What up, JJ Fam? Yeah, to the whole queendom of rap. Love to all of y'all. Whoever I name, I still love you. For life, love from 9 to 3. Yeah.
I kept telling myself I was gonna kick, but I never did. I told myself I'll be a junkie the rest of my life.
Yeah, Stu Dog had a real family emergency. I don't know if he's gonna make it tomorrow type shit. We sending them good energy and prayers.
In my car, it's over now, straight high boxing. I need that real dope. I cannot fuck with some medications, they just don't work. My body hurts. I could be playing concert, is how I got what I heard. Ain't no way to fix it. Tell me with DJ Mixon. Had to stay. That's all he listens to. That crap more intense. What makes me want to put them on to so much.
Every word I spit, I get.
I made moves in the trenches, looking over my shoulders. A fool in this visible part. That's what they told us. The school of fish follows a shark.
when that truck is hungry again, it ups to Del Toro. Let's go in there, make that truck. With Cali Scott's in the cup. 300,000 watching the stallion that's rolling up. A boss is one who learned and you do it and show you. Keep the limelight, occurs, no photos on Yoda. The rise one high of the blood smoke. Worrying about the next man will start growth. Just do my shadow boxing and jump rope. I don't fuck for attention for ranches. Sisters to my casket dip. I'm a one more. Just a truth trick. So many new chicks. I wish I was born with two boots. I take that line back. A devil in the blue dress like Brown Neck. Body so crazy they ask where I find that. 35,000 feet. That's where I write my rhymes at. Probably you born.
Pro seconds for every word I spit, I get phenomenal.
We might as well shine together. Like a baby man for first time seeing the shadow. People react the same to a dreaming eyes will unravel. Rugged pistol holder slash government pistol blower. Repugnant information, the public should get to know us. The burrows that took a scat away. Know my album, the standard rise of music coming out, I calculate. Cause when my name is mentioned, is why the game is shifted. When you claims drop, the people remain indifferent. This is my dissertation, displaying it at my leisure. Purchased like postal cards written by slaves in secret. Black preachers cast the spirits back in the hell. Hear the trumpets in the Bible when Joshua thought to yell. Easy money gets robbery.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the title of this video after after we turn it off.
The crib is a mini museum. The closets are more like small department stores. I drop that.
Pro seconds for every word I spit, I get
Everybody's well shine together.
Every time I play this, every time I play it, I hear new shit that I love, that I like better, and also it grows on me and it grows on me, and you begin and you can really absorb it, right? That's why, like I said, man, them same day reviews, I don't even listen to that shit. All the hip hop magazines, they got a review comes out day one. Like some guy sat there and fucking listened to every song and then, oh, I'm gonna fucking critique it now. Fuck out of here, bro. Every hip hop fan knows that we buy an album and we listen to that shit for days before we fucking really start to fucking, you know what I mean? Miss me. So the real review will come tomorrow after I really have heard it, bro. I've been listening to it nonstop for many hours. Hip Hop Museum, shout out.
You may not see me sweat, but trust you grew up around everyone had it before that crack shit. Crack was like a bit what the smack did. Y'all played with marbles, we played with no main needles we found. Injected worms when the rain brought them up from the ground. There's nothing changing. Some of my men, we go back like daylight savings. My third childhood, their third course, that's the main dish. We get the stuff, that's the cherry on top. Peaceful Sundays, we still carrying Glocks registered. If you made it this far, then it's all good. It makes me proud. I love that we going down.
No, it's not awesome. Yeah, third childhood. Oh no, it's not over. This would be the point, children, at the in time where the tape deck would go click, 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 and then it would start to play the other side. What a strong way to start a record. What a strong way to start an album.
Just like Raheem, me and Free, this is street. Young was a boy, always playing some big song. Who was that? Say now. Look at us now, they are already close and great. Pick up the G True, go ahead and live. Marvelous, if you will, legend has a cartel. I'm on hits with giants, I built for myself. PTSD, project trauma, still 12. Happiness gotta be in you, money can't help. So to move to the midnight, never hit the pin black, we got to the brand, still live to spin that. What a life, I'm a man, I'm a die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell them ruthless, they know nothing about it. Invisible figures play chords on my heart piano. I'm a man, I'm a die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it.
Next, we need an AZ and Nas album produced by Alchemist. Oh.
I lined it up kind of perfect and then I rhymes in my rhymes like pearls and oysters. Boss of boss, you from bullshit. The ill style right here. Till I got right here, getting foul type stairs. We ahead light years. We come out the ship starts. So let the fifth spark. Turn the lights switch off. Drop a block, switch off. Towards the bass mask and glove. Damn, I scored a buzz. Pulled another hit on the beat. Guess who the victim was? Guess who get reconfigured? The whole industry does. For me, because we became the men I was praying for. Maybe even exceeded their expectations. Or maybe they always knew. I tightened up my baby shoes. What was waiting that room? And the souls of a chosen few. They think his talk is true. What a life. I'm a man. I'm a die.
Yo, tap in, tap in. You got the link, tap in.
My life is real. Get ready. So freaking give me that turn around. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, the king. And he's the please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze, VFOPs. Women are hot, checking start. We all pray. Then it's come, we leaving big tips. I taught some of y'all how to eat, but I won't trip. Taught some of y'all how to dress, but some of y'all still a mess. Serial investors, serial killer. Turn ether to Ethereum, y'all want to bet? I got a crypto key, come with a password. Then I flip that key to digital cash work. But then I get more than that. It's too small to hold for that. Cigars in the roof now, midtown. This stuff, crypto, currency, Scarface. Pay that nigga his chip. I leave criminal lines down. More baby school. The room.
digital lines over more baby. Think it's a state these kids, they see no freak groups. DC Howard homecoming to wild weekends. Youngsters that when I'm grown, I'm coming. They got grown, start clubbing and doing drugs. We wasn't when I was young. Only one in my way. I only spent the next 10 minutes. ADHD, I guess. Things unchanged. Now I want to add an extra little beat of hood hero. Turbo Maybach, V12, 0 to 60, the less than 4 seconds. We move no less than 4 weapons. This ain't no contract killers, this ain't the drug trade. No chain stores, cocaine wars, no blood stain. I'm from the block with a chain, this a new blockchain. But my portfolio's many things. From quantum computing to biotech, this is life improvement. To trade plastic trash removal. And when the market is down, it's like a hustle when no hope is around. Get pumped when opportunities found. It's Mr. Crypto, currency Scarface. Nigga hit chip. I lay criminal lines down. More paper,
Boom, bip.
that nigga hit chip. I lay down digital lines over more
Pay me my chips.
Yo, play me that Billy Joel joint.
Here we go with this shit here. All right. It's Billy Joel, baby. Is it a little on the nose? Is it a little bit lazy? But that's okay, Z.
Some get deported, some die young, but it's all a rush. I'm two of my friends, and now I know that I thugged on in the juvenile pens. Right to 50 clothes, MDC the beacon, where I see you grip and then rob you upon your piecing. If you was locked down for a while, it's a different place now. They building hotels where it once was a devil's playground. Miss on the stars, small, but the streets is looking at beef stew. They chop cheese too. Screwface that we smile. They want us home, but it's fine. Cause we really outside for that one all time. That New York state of mind. Part 3. 2 times for NYC. What a city. Knicks, Mets, Yanks, Jets, Nets, Giants.
New York state of mind.
The world, and we got fit. Jumping up, hitting pull-ups and dips, or scalpel and potholes. Still be hard in our whips. Never ending night.
It's like
Events, some art galleries. I can name some clubs that no longer exist. A lot like Kentucky, they know Palladium. All that you stayed in the fly, wave in the sky. If you was made in the
I don't.
Traded to the day that you die. The most hated, and I think we know why. Now, reckless, we know this legend. Drifting, float to heaven, some are living.
It's cinematic, bro. It's like
holding the pen and hoping we'll never see this again. So
it's almost like a movie score.
We're just inclined to defeat foes. The 5 pillars, life is the fire. I know the time when I'm in the New York state of mind. Position teams walk in the garden, mind and the rocking Timbs and the nice tea. They on the trolling, and that's fine, cause we outside for the 3rd time. That New York state of mind. Wipe your feet when you step in my house, though. I'm in a New York state of mind. Let them know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go deep, deep, deep to the underground.
To the underground, that basement life, way underneath the earth. Dig up dirt, termites and baby mice, scattering below the surface. We deep in the soil, we jackhammer to the core of it all. Avoid the loss, outside the corner sauce with the roll. Take me back again, put ice around me. Hope stay performing while I'm fighting around me. Let somebody gun pop. Good old days, we on the streets, making plays, either you grind or you incomplete. Opening in 86 the beat for the time of the team was confined to 4 walls, and now we meet. How about it for the real? Now it's fly style, doing deals, coming back, whole fan child with his souvenirs. If my kids are never baby, they was destined, and they blessed, let them go crazy. Healing is important. Living if you talking children, get the short end of the stick, let's make better choices. And everything costs, there's a price just to breathe. Anything gets taxed, nothing in life's free. So ain't nobody stealing my peace, I'm still a piece. If I gotta put a piece, it's a body drill and release. Figure the speech, picture me as civilian back in heat. Back in the days, ways, immature, not even take. By the tender age of 12, I'm out some man who made it through situations that was inhumane. Eating 12 course dinners, look how the menu changed. But the men ain't changed, yeah. Welcome to the underground. 24 karat, go to war. Man, way beyond ball status. I need a room with the ball. Cops used to pat us down. Old straps we got passed down from old legislators, only weapons. They saw enough the coldness that was in the essence. Hear the street confessions. If you kill a legend, now you a legend. The one who kicked out a legend, he next to be a legend. Allegedly, yeah. Feel it, I channel through the air with the life I lead. My spirit animal. Feel it's like grill you can't prove. Epitomize, personify, an open letter to multiple golden errors. Anything I go forever. A picture tissue, life changing masterpiece theater. Fucking candy ass granny grab. I open wide like panthers behind sandbags with my comrades. Onslaught, turn you pointy niggas to cornstarch. I lead and you just go with it. The one who clash with the whole system since I entered the scene. I just roll different. Not even code switching, they soul missing. A half a piece of his in your mirror. Y'all away to criminalize like it's detox. Forget the drum machine, we're bringing just to the beat pot. So hang on the top of the table, let his house key knock. And I can freestyle, they can't penalize. Welcome to the underground.
And how do you feel about the music business now in general right now, in comparison to before, when you first started?
Well, there's much more respect. They respect it as an art form now.
What were the feelings back then when you first started?
Nigga music.
Material made by madmen. Cop acres, I do this for business. Salute to Sasha Jenkins. And door knock on fly ladies, Gucci made gangsters. And rapping that you are producer. You know that Metro Boom in the future, we still don't trust you. Getting started when I boosted it, figured I'd bring it back. Since multiple hit makers don't want album, I introduced it. In fact, everything in my head made bread. I made hip hop and symphony shows start to spread. But still nothing is sweet, you can tell by just bumping this beat. Still nasty since 91, nothing compete. Before Duke, before Move, before Big. There was this young kid with small dreads from the bridge to die free. How many times I gotta tell him? I don't give a goddamn. It's dies. Free. How many times we gotta tell him? There's material made by madmen. They be tradition, hate, they wish it on me. They try to switch the story, so they don't look like a bitch in the story. It's my life, not a third party witness story. Somebody heard something different, distorted version of the truth. It's murdered in the booth. Word to Lorenzo, earned the Vince word. Got ink on the sheets, the wings for my angel swings. What's beef, recipe, snacking chicks, queens. Flies never run the diamonds in the tiny sweaters. Indian gold with the highest of better. The winning third, but I remember the winners respect. And we champion for those who came to collect. For my G's with that money cologne, bring honeys home. I made smashes for Pope and Tone. They used to harass me when you gonna get up with Primo and Zone. Almost 30 years, people won't leave us alone, and I'm grateful. Middle fingers up to the hateful. I don't give a goddamn. It's guys. Pray how many times we gotta tell them.
Material made by madmen.
Follow the leader like Ian Arlen's gimmick. I don't give a goddamn. It's guys. Pray how many times we gotta tell them.
Material made by madmen.
God damn it.
The first time I made a beat, I had a cassette player in my grandma's crib. I didn't have all, you know, the extravagant equipment, you know.
Fuck out of here.
The late 80s. And I used to listen to music on the radio that I liked, you know, particularly old school, like 70s. Record it. And then after I recorded a certain part that I liked, I would record, loop, until it just became one beat. And, you know, that was the beginning of me making beats.
Record, loop.
It's the driving movie. Boots on a bunch of businesses. Let's try to reimagine the passion when I got in this. A Panasonic tape recorder, trying to level the treble and bass in order. The stations down distorted. I moved the dial to improve the sound. Years later, got a Sony stereo system, no comparison with the boombox. My living room knocks. My nigga Mayo next door, he banging on the wall, told us to stop, take me back. Drugs and money, we bloody love, smoking fins in the hallway, bummy. Just finished the whole music statement out loud. Just listening, getting fried to underrated MCs, breaking something to hide the aroma, still in my mom's crib, was young and lazy. Quit school till I needed fly shit, the fiends were patient. Not trying to be locked on a big queen's crazy. Guess jeans, a polo jacket, just in the crib causing all this racket. Always knew I was the verbal assassin, submerged in a very dirty world when only was half in. That's when I had an epiphany, came with lamp on a Stephanie. If I could set a posse cut off, that'd be my entry. Picking up the stereo, remote control quickly, Roger's in the cassette deck, rocking the shit, GS surprise. I open up, bombshell in my mind tells me I can hook a beat up for myself to rhyme. My mom's closet and boxes, all kind of shit. Johnny Taylor records and some good George Washingtons, I'm locking in. Grab a piece of vinyl.
Fuck. Oh, god damn, this shit is so good.
Repeat, do that for 20 times, you I made my first beat. Pause tape.
Pause tape, rewind and record.
Here's my galactic citizenship card. Interplanetary mission.
Hold on. Let me fucking explain some shit.
I'm about to show you what that writer's list be. See, I'm a writer in rap form, but these are writers that bomb trains and subway platforms, courageous, brave. Here's my galactic citizenship card. Interplanetary mission, I've been discharged. Here's my galactic citizenship card. Interplanetary mission, I've been discharged. Here's my galactic citizenship card. Interplanetary mission, I've been discharged. Here's my galactic.
Fuck.
Here's my galactic citizenship card. Interplanetary mission, I've been discharged. Hit y'all. No intellect staff on the symphony. I'm about to show you what that writer's list be. See, I'm a writer in rap form, but these are writers that bomb mission, I've been discharged. Hit y'all. Here's my galactic citizenship card.
Here's my galactic and citizenship card.
Interplanetary mission, I've been discharged.
Interplanetary mission, I've been discharged.
No intellect stand for the 6 me. I'm about to show you what that writer's left me. See, I'm a writer in rap form. But these are writers that bomb trains and
I
sub
don't know what the fuck going on. Let me finish my shit. I'm working on some shit.
Signatures in places, courtyards, sports laws, landmarks, head parks, hands in the park, they join arms, big bubble.
Oh god damn it.
I always wish that I could do the same. But now the mic is a marker, I'm tagging up names. Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk. Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk. Like graffiti. Harry Shapot made Star Wars. A young K slave tag was dead. Go check it out, y'all. Zappa got a Z sprayed on his back. Sleep on the train track. Wild style. Straight outlaws. Zorro's Leaponians. Shout the state. Blade Ink. Seeing Cave Crash and Topaz. Shout out Chucky 183. Cornbread straight out of Philly. Phase 2 out of NYC. The mic is a marker. I'm tagging more names. Quick and fuzz. Cool spear out of Queens. Case 2. Easy. Cap goes stern. You should be concerned. These are some of the kings of the craft. And it's the queens I should add. Charming, Claude, King goes back. And man, see, Germany's on the map. On the west, Slick Tree, Talking X. And international writers I can't forget. So let's salute the highly gifted. Pylon mystics. This is homage to the ghetto hieroglyphics. Sometimes at night I would walk.
Oh god damn it.
Even to chalk. Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, or even some chalk. Like graffiti. Shout out to TK, Constant Rams, Bob 5, Pete, Reese, BE, Jesus said, 2 L's, Doze, PJ, Chino, Coco 144, Billy, Vinny, Flashbacks, JA, Ecstasy, Crew. It's on you, what you gonna do? Baby, 168, 1 up, can't 2 big, speaking of strength, hand control, future, East Coast on the run, here's something you Queens boys, man, style, kid, most talked about, my rules, for the rap, kid, stop, for the rush, game, 3D style of graph. When the cops came, they ran away, then returned. Keep having crackers like just burns into my mind. It's called vandalism like a crime. They had intuition because getting bitch was a given. Not new to the system when it's in you was like a religion. Fade, Fat Bob Freddy, okay, I mentioned. Crack, sick, years the poem. Sitting in the throne, it's smirking home. And scheme is the wizard's shame. Trapping, Vulcan, Harlem Hall of Fame. Ice Pitch, most famous for freight trains. The mic is a marker, I'm tagging up names. Gandhi, Third, Running Man, Wayne, Echo, and Totem, Tame 1, Ace 1, Men 1, same old, that's Basquiat done. Big y'all direct up some new paper. Made you look another legendary book. How ironic I made a song with that name and don't took. Same Smith, 2 brothers, 1 pass. FX Pro, idea and stash. Risk, RSK, Coke Revolt, Tracy 168, Dot, PC5 Pro, Hard, Shot 147, it don't stop. And we all said blessed to these two. Salute 167 and boom. So let's salute the highly gifted. Pylon mystics. This is homage to the ghetto hieroglyphics. To all the writers out there that's just getting started, just getting your name out there.
Fuck out of here.
Keep bombing.
What? Here goes the new thumbnail. Bang.
It all starts.
Thank you, YouTube, for letting me kick it.
Try not to possess it. Allow it to be tested. One day the words may come out the mouth of a reverend. Like a invested in me, loud and sweating. Get flowers while you can smell them. I try to tell them. All the devil in the foreign, all the finest cigars. That's really how it ends and not how it started. Filthy rich scuba diving in you filthy pockets. Louis Prada, but health is my most valuable stock too. To my young kids, to my brothers with sons, let them run. To my brothers with sons, some fun. I pray I bullshit the most powerful bond. A little different from him and his mom. To my sisters with boys, the joy. To my sister with boys, the joy. Tell him stand tall, I know he should go for it all. Be the glorious king. Plenty stuff I used to see, I often thought was an image of us. Getting off the city bus on the memories rush. I used to look up at the crosses sign, the child would have grown up holding his arm while I was walking with my mom. I pointed at it, automatic. I saw it as a little boy. He was the baddest, like a litter running traffic. I really thought the crosses sign was me and my mom. Like who thought he was that important for a street sign? One year she told me that sign was for everybody. I'm like, we ain't everybody. That was special, my mom. Playing with toys, yo, she got it for Atari. Those Miss Hands boys, now seeing Jabari. My youth was constantly fighting institutional racism in school, questioning bias to the future life. College and license and training. While chromosome, and in time they grown. First born be like the mom, second born is usually like dad. Then you wear the illness and live. Hold each other down, cause love brings you feet like young king. To my brothers with sons, let them run. To my brothers with sons, some fun. I pray a bullshit the most powerful bond. A little different from him and his mom. To my sisters with boys, the joy. To my sister with boys, the joy. Tell them stand tall, I know we should go for it all. Hey yo, Black, it's time. Hey yo, Black, it's time. Yeah. Hey yo, Black, it's time. Hey yo, time flows through. How many rhyme flows and lines that I reflect with my eyes closed? Well, let's shoot this smoothly. Listen to it. The thing to the best long before the new year. I did it when the first got tricky. Did it through the city with the new cars to the curb spots for the sticky. I was the one by the tree and the GS3 with me. Next thing you know, where the time goes, so quick. Shit down the street back where I used to be. Stomping ground, just touchdown on the QB. Snow for balancing money. Saw a brother fresh when we just walked down 20. I stepped out, I stretched out, I took a breath in, let a breath out. I don't flex, don't want clout. But what I do want to see is my brothers are winning. And all my people out there, check the time you give it. Shit that never happened. Shit that I use every thinking as a weapon. Every minute keeps on slipping. Time to constructive, your limits. The big bang and now. Evolution and how little time mankind is really been around the grown over 50 perspectives. Limit to this seconds, okay, just be a message. Kids are doing drive-bys, looking like top flies, sweet hammers, even when it's cameras up to the sky. Walking the line, and double drive. Pretty girls show no love, it's like when dogs cry. Maybe I'm just too much of a smuggler, minded hustler. Time to couple hundred cover, nothing but diamonds. Smelling on us from the blocks, they were telling on us. More vessel and summer sweating, they tried hitting on us. Praying, cause gangsters go to heaven and life's waiting on us.
Damn, I can't switch the thing. Fuck. I'll switch it after the fact. Oh no, I should have saved all that shit. Ah.
that one hand on the steering wheel. Said, just designing this rhyme is a fight against time. Every minute they wait to hear the true titans of crime. There's two types of villains that live in my mind. I divide it as one killer with rhyme, the other dealing supplying. Garments of all kind, no one designing to wear. Style or modesty is honorable to prepare. The God that's no nasty guys from not seeing. Since the standbys came out of it, part of my ominous content, y'all should be scared. Certificate says not still, origin not clear, but what a great name to bear. My name is not as common as Muhammad or as popular, or as praiseworthy, so I adopted it. I'm nasty nice, I was destined to be here, and Grandmaster cast his atmosphere to breathe boom on these airs. Let's go here, I like that hip hop stuff, but come here, I whisper in your ear, I don't give a fuck. It sounds like it bothers you, that I'm just that guy, just that fly. Nah, but I know that you hate me for rapping the tracks that sound like mafia movie stores, baby. That was your thing. You was getting that through the door straight up. It didn't happen before. You sorry. You was talking Cristal first. Yeah, that was all me. When I brought the blick to the church, I told you run it now. My jury box open, you hearing the humming sound. Not humble, not underground. Fuck your cigar, the fedora hats. This is real rap. What could be better than that? The double R, the iciest jewel, gas rules, heavenly messenger, white gloves, white shoes. And that sound materialistic, rapping behind the wrist, little and full rap and true rap. That'll get you no bitches. But now you the type to rob you. Who you talking to? You don't cool. You don't know what left in this room, just us.
As many times as I've heard this one, it just doesn't want to grow on me.
Right here. Yeah. Immaculate.
This shit here, initially, I was like, oh, no, what? No, you blew it. It was fucking Nas and AZ. You know what I'm saying? And this beat just wasn't it. I didn't get it. I was like, no, what the fuck? I'm going to have to remix it for Preem. I'm going to have to remix it for Preem because these verses are insane, but this beat just ain't it. But as I listen to it, every time I hear it, I appreciate it more and more to the point that the last time I started to actually really dig the fuck out of it. I think I'm going to really love it this time. And I think by tomorrow, it might be my favorite track. Ain't that funny? That's why you cannot critique an album the day you heard it or after one listening. Like, bruh, the hip hop magazines are the worst. They kill me. The shit come out and be like, 3 hours later, and dude got a full review written and shit. It's like nothing you're saying means anything to me. I can't even read that. You're just saying all the shit that you think sounds fucking good or whatever. You can't have absorbed that album. Well, you played them songs one time and you think you fucking got it after that? Well, you don't know music then, my music critiquing friend. Because that's not how that shit works, bro. Music grows on you, and it takes a few listens to sometimes for it to hit you, because you got to be in the right mood sometimes to catch it, right? I don't know how many times, like there's movies or music that I've heard a bunch of time over the years, and I never liked it, and then one day it caught me in the right mood. And that shit became one of my favorite things. It's all it takes. You just have to be in the right frame of mind to absorb it. And oh man, they do the dance.
Yeah, ladies, y'all right.
Always. Ladies,
Let's get money now. Let's get money on.
how much we talking?
Trying to diversify portfolio. Everything else.
Well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
My story, your story.
Weed, high, war stories.
Get fly, raw stories.
I could cry more stories.
Fuck an orgy, touch her face, 2 mouths kissing on me. Fuck off me, can't fuck them all, that's too costly.
Saucy, sucker softly, awkwardly. Nigga fucking cautiously. Talk to me, that's that joy brought thoughtfully.
The maturity, there's more to the story, glory.
Surely, switch sides for the lip by, the fish fries.
It's them guys with their money up. Diamonds jumping like Bobby with a gummy cut. Choosing wisely, high It's a movie Friday, 100 blunts.
Pre-roll, never we fall. Fucking Hemo, burrito. Had the Pizzozzi's out for my P.O.
We herbalists, raised by gangsters on streets that's murderous.
Smoke too much.
Taking vacations more than work for us.
Thanks to us, more fly living and less angel dust. Tangled up.
Up in the mountains, don't let them hang you up.
My story, your story.
We have more stories.
Get fly, more stories.
Who could cry more stories?
Glasses tilt pour for me. Brownstone pour stories. Eyes on all glory. We outgrown them more
With the
movies.
mic on, I could talk to GDs and vice lords. Folk nation Mexican gangs that's doing life for it.
Chris Cross, crash out. Get it cost cashed out. Roller sack, glass house. Solar facts, hash spout.
12 jewels, show and prove, earth revolve around the sun. To know whom and what you want, food, shelter bound to come.
Love, peace, and happiness. This is what we rapping with. Still we ain't having it. Relaxed around the savages.
Exactly what I fabricate. Others are embarrassing. Arm and hammer balances. Sneaker box what the cats was in.
Battleland. Back then bricks built for my half a gram. Ashy hands.
No gloves cooking up, had a master plan. My story, your story.
Weed high, more stories.
Kid fly, raw stories.
I could cry more stories. My story, your story.
Weed high, more stories.
Get fly, more stories.
Who could cry more stories?
360. It's crazy right here. This we needed. We needed, guys.
That's right.
Another joint.
Yeah.
Tied one. We tied the knot on this one.
Yes, sir.
QB, what's going on? Brooklyn.
BK.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
Serious right here.
Bronx.
Y'all want this?
Staten Island.
No shit, bro.
Long Island. Yeah.
Let's go.
What up, Toast?
Time is perfect.
It is, man.
What's this? The 20th joint?
I'm like, yeah, I can't even count no more.
Serious right
You
here.
know, man. You know, feel good.
It's real good, man.
Feel like the legacy street. It feel like Army Square Mall. It feel like
Yo, it's 2030 right now. We from the club, yeah.
yeah, boy.
Reno.
Free.
Shit's on classic, man. Bring it to a close.
Sorry. The Beastie Boys sample is just crazy.
You all want to check see.
To the ladies, they know I'm partying.
In the back of my mind, I am my conscience.
And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself sing?
What would the world be without beautiful, powerful women? The Nima, the grandma, the nation building. Who educates us, challenges, teaches, love, and support us, and gives birth to all the world's sons and daughters. And y'all deserve props, cause y'all running hip hop. Started with Shy Rock, 50 years later, women is on top. Muhammad Dia, Missy, Moni, Light, Queen Latifah. Miss Lauren Hill is an honor for me to even meet you. Where would we be without Prince in the microphone? Roxanne, Shantae, we both call QB home. Doshi puts in the culture. I'm inspired by Salt and Pepper, Nikki, Foxy, and Kim. And Megan Carter and Left Eye, nothing realer than Lotto, Marilla, and Rod Digger. Rennie, Rhapsody, and Eve, all straight killers. And I was signed by a woman. She created a movement. So much love to Faith Newman. What we doing? This one go down to the whole room.
They know I'm partying.
And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself sing?
We love from now to free. This one go
To the ladies, they know I'm partying.
where the ladies at.
And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself sing?
Yeah, divine feminine, beyond fine shit. Not a team, not a joint. When my eyes squint, you see what I see. Our presence together is always a pleasure. So I figured I'd write you a letter. You're a queen, you're a star, supernatural. Pure gratitude by your side, but let me ask you. Why don't the world recognize your hard work? You being unappreciated makes my heart hurt. Aphrodite Almighty is no myth, you remind me of all motivating women that's been with me beside real one. Love you from now to infinity. In every way, from spiritual, mentally, physically. You showed me how to be more empathetic. Shout to the female DJs mixing this record. And you the fly spot far, stop playing with her. Every glass raising it up. This is for my ladies. This one go down to the old woman in the city. Ladies, and all party goers. And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself sing? Love for God to bring. This one goes to the ladies and all party goers. And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself sing? This goes to all of y'all. Mia X, Yo, y'all been putting it down. Make it rage. Dimples D, Sparky D, Sweet T, Emily Pope, Antoinette, Jean Grey, Lola Brooke, Sexy Red, Corner Ray, City Girls, Cash Dog, Bernadette Price, Charlie Baltimore, Trina, Doja Cat.
Like I said, Dej Loaf.
MC Trouble, Shout the Conscious Daughter, and No Tab 357. Sweetie, Isis, Via, shout out to Lady Bob Mecca, The Sequence, Debbie D and Lisa Lee, Peppa P, Nikki D, Azalea Banks, Champ MC,
Missy or Heather B.
Freaking track, Vanessa St. Quince.
Oh,
Keep going. Shout to Eternity, rest in peace, boss. Shout out Nefertiti, Storm, Shorty No Mas.
yo, Storm, Jean Grey, Sonia Blade.
Redeem the T, Armani Caesar, Ice Spice, yeah, Nonchalant.
Said Ice Spice.
Imani Montana,
Word.
Slow, Nitty Scott MC, Hurricane G, Miss Melody,
Nicki Minaj. MC Light.
What up, JJ?
Eve.
Queendom of rap. Love to all of y'all. Whoever I name, I still love you.
Roxanne Shante.
For life. Love from Nas and Trade. Yeah.
I kept telling myself I was gonna kick. I never did. I'm a junkie. I'll be a junkie the rest of my life.
Let's do things at VIP. 3D printed the studio, D&D reinvented me, you know who. Yeah, it's been a minute. Come up to the fourth floor through the door, primo now it's under a new location. We aliens like a deity trust. Man, I have standards. I'm the G.O.D. Bro, I'm supposed to be kicking this habit. Done with it, have fun with it. Hard to let it up. Could you when you in love with it? Once upon a time, I couldn't start my day without it. I played it every morning loud while I'm in my outfit. In my car, zoning out straight high boxing. I need that real. Why can't I fuck with some boxing? Medications, they just don't work. My body hurts. I'm replaying constant. It's how I got through the hurt. You know, addiction, sound of a DJ mixing. Had to stay away from my young boy, cause all he listens to. That great intense what makes me want to put them on to some songs. I console my position, prescribe me a pill. How do I go? I can die on this hill. Find a reality, beats and lyrics. A treatment center, counseling therapy, should be speaking better. Only been sober since my last installment. Need better with substance, so it's abuse they call it. I'm still saying hello everybody. Sick, we all together. It's Chris, he got a habit just like me. He get a kick, so smart, cause this is fun for me. No matter how nice you are, don't come for me. I'm still a junkie, hip hop junkie. I need it in my arteries. It keeps calling me. And that's serious, it's a heart attack. I'm an ancient artifact. We question if your art is fact. I came from the bottom. I need it in my arteries. It keeps calling me. And that's serious, it's a heart attack. I'm an ancient artifact. We question if your art is fact. I came from the bottom. I need it in my arteries. It keeps calling me. 88 walker park, trucks and cars. So they were starting hard. 1,000 people, cops hot as hell, y'all. Fresh out the subway. Young Esco, no bum, just flow. Chapter 2-5 to Nike, go to God. Stopping was a little conscious monster. Educated, ignorance, lion head, ring on the index flex. Let's get into it. Bought books, taught jokes, is stuck between the clean and overcoming lawlessness. Trying to balance the Constitution writers, new troopers, some liars, a jambalaya, the Bible climbing, the law abiding. Something they saw us out idiots and it's so silent. I'm just a humble giant, stumble before forward, never backwards. What's your dream? I'm my great grandfather's dream. One thing when you make yourself too accessible, some illusions think less of you. The music electrocutes. It's because I'm a junkie.
And that's your reason it's a heart attack. I'm an ancient artifact. We question if your word is fact.
I came from the bottom. I need it in my arteries. It keeps calling me.
And that's your reason it's a heart attack. I'm an ancient artifact. We question if your word is fact.
I came from the bottom. I need it in my arteries. It's because I'm a junkie.
I said, empty your mind. Be water, my friend.
Every word I spit, I get.
We might as well shine together. I made moves in the trenches, looking over my shoulders. The fool in his riches will do part. That's what they told us. A school of fish follows a dog. Taking his leftovers, and when that shark is hungry again, it ups to death total. Esco in that Maybach truck. Look how it's got to the cup. 300,000 watching the stallion that's rolling up. A boss is one who learned it. Do it and show you. Keep the line right. A curve, a photo, of Yoda. The rocks one high up the blood smoke. Worrying about the next man will stuck growth. Just do my shadow boxing and jump rope. I don't fuck for attention from ratchet sisters to my casket dip. I'm a one more, just a truth trick. So many new chicks, I wish I was born with 2 hoops. I take that line back. A devil in the blue dress, I grind that. Body so crazy, they asking where I find that. 35,000 feet, it's where I write my rhymes at.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
Brother Pittsburgh on the slice government whistle blow. Information, the price to get to know us. The boroughs that took the scat away. Nobody makes the stack of rise. Music coming out, I calculate. Cause when my name is mentioned, it's why the game is shifted. When you names crap, the people remain indifferent. This is my dissertation, displaying it at my leisure. Precious like postcards written by slaves in secret. Black preachers cast the spirits back in the hell. Hear the trumpets in the Bible as Joshua starts to yell. Easy money gets robbery in broad day. Might call BET to play my videos all day. The cribs are many museums. The closets are more like small department stores. I drop that roll.
Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot.
Show the time, show off the skeleton tips and the fitted cats. Time to lay on the weed. These tag, the eyes more, still got the fade black. Rockin' still having skinny knees that they get. It's a time limit. I'm living. I'm the truth till I live to 102. When I was young, I knew nothing. But then here comes a new lesson. From an older gentleman dressed in Dior flexing. He said, it's not how you feel. Look here. I'm in my invitation. He said, it's still.
Rocks are still smoking, secluded out in the bush. Pimps still wearing the derbies, people still living slow.
Be water, my friend.
Seen him in 82, he rocked his cat H deuce. I'm going out hood, different from being in the third childhood. Switch it up a little, but still, I'm going out hood. Street. Yeah, stop. I'm ready to work my seat. Push, make everything right. It's yours, nigga. I'm on the street. Yeah, stop. I'm ready to work my seat. Push, make everything right. It's yours. Hit me out now, back in the days, all of the time. Hear me out if I'm in your age and you have it in mind. As we get older, and cloud break turns into mediocre, good turns into so-so. Bad just means that it could be better. I wrote a letter to the just from Prince, a sharp-minded man who thought his way about the biz. Corporations are not the genius that created gangster rap. Never give him credit for that. We made it that. I existed about 50 to that early stage, and rock on her on page. I made sure the hip-hop museum got paid. Matter of fact, anything my name is involved with, positivity revolves in it. Serendipitous, always move with confidence. You may not see me spread, but trust you walk with confidence. Grew up around everyone addicts before that crack shit. Crack was life compared to what the smack did. Y'all played with marbles, we played with dope fiend needles we found. Injected worms when the rain brought them up from the ground. There's nothing changing. Some of my men, we go back like daylight savings. My third childhood, the third course, that's the main dish. Hope we get dessert, that's the cherry on top. Peaceful Sundays, but we still carry the Glocks registered. If you made it this far, then it's all good. That makes me proud. I love that we going down the road. When I'm walking the street, I'm about to put an 8 in the stop. I'm ready to work my seat. Push, make everything right. It's yours, nigga. When I'm walking the street, I'm about to put an 8 in the stop. I'm ready to work my seat. Push, make everything right. It's yours, it's yours, it's yours.
Now water can flow or it can crash. I said empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
It's true that they underestimate you. My life is square.
Be water, my friend.
Up in the streets, deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, me and the MPV. I'm holding big heat. Soon was vocal as Mike's bro. This fish street, stress the beat. Polo, he says I was just with G. Just like Ryan E. Me and Cream, this history. Young ones and boy lives. Jesus candles will make us. Always playing some big star. Who is that will sing now? Look at us now. They are live, ring, close and ring. Pick up Big L, private G, true, go and live. Martyrs, if you will, legend and the cartel. I'm on gentle giant from Bill Marcel. PTSD, project trauma still 12. Happiness gotta be in you, money can't help. So salute to the midnight. Never hit the pin black, we got to the brand. Still live to spin that. What a life, oh man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, this ain't no nothing to lie about it. Invisible figure playing.
Be water, my friend.
Man, I'ma die about it.
I said empty your mind.
Ain't no nothing to lie about it.
Now water can flow or it can crash.
On feature verses, I lined it up kind of perfect and then I hurled it. Rhymes in my mind's like pearls and oysters. Boss of boss, it's all bullshit. The illest style right here. Till I got right here, getting foul type stairs. We ahead light years. We come out, the shit starts. So let the fifth spark. Turn the lights switch off. Drive a block, switch off. Put the face mask and glove. Then I just caught a buzz, pulled another hit on the beat. Guess who the victim was? Guess who get reconfigured? The whole industry does. Permit my niggas Cause we became the men I'm always praying for. Maybe even exceeded their expectations more. Maybe they always knew by tying up our baby shoes what was waiting that room. And the souls of a children few. This ain't just talk, it's true. What a life, I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. That's the biggest play chords on my heart and piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. That's the biggest play chords. My life is real. Get ready. Give me that turn around. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Jesus, the king got rich, and he's with your lyrical thesis. Eat this chilling, buildings, cities, millions of my vision. Please, I'm from the peace. BBS on freeze, BSOPs. Let's go Pablo, filmed out in Cabo. The prettiest, high tech like Nvidia. Just that smart, I know a little about a lot. When you come from less, you learn particular plots. From whipping the pot, checking in on parlays and parfaits. How my days start. We don't play shit. Dinner's come, we leaving big tips. I taught some of y'all how to eat, but I won't trip. Taught some of y'all how to dress, but some of y'all still a mess. Serial investor, serial killer threat. Turn ether to Ethereum, y'all want to bet. I got a crypto key to come with a password. And I flip that key to digital cash word. But then I get more than that. It's too small, I'm off for that. Cigars in the roof now, Midtown, where the horses at. Hipster, crypto, currency, Scarface. Take that, down over more boom. Go boom, hipster. Yeah, I lay down. Take these kids. Won't come in. They got close, I'm clubbing and doing drugs. We wasn't without only wanting more wet. I'm only struck next 10 minutes. ADHD, I guess. Things don't change. Now I want to add an extra zero, be a hood hero. Turn my less than 4 seconds. We move no less than 4 weapons. This ain't no contract killers. This ain't the drug free. No chain doors, cocaine wars, no blood stains. Block for the chain. This is no drug free. For my portfolios, anything. For quantum computing, to biotech, it's a to trade in plastic trash. It's like a hustle with no focus on this crypto, currency, Scarface.
Be water, my friend. I said, empty your mind.
I lay down digital lines over motivation.
Be formless, shapeless, like water. Be water, my friend.
Yo, play me that Billy Joel joint.
Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. This is what it is, okay? I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put, be water, my friend.
Tonight show, I'm from egg rolls and duck sauce. With a bitch roll on duck short, send the island to say left. Plenty talented kids, stay blessed, gamble and make bets. Throw us some DMX is worth it living, all of us. Some get deported, some die young, but it's all a rush. I want to left people, two of my friends, and that rush to that suffering in juvenile pens. Like the city flows, BBC the beacon, where I used to be real, and then rob you upon your piecing. If you was locked down for a while, it's a different place now. They building hotels where it once was a devil's playground. Missed on the stars, full with the truth, cooking that beef stew, that chopped cheese too. Screw fake how we smile. They want to come up with that spot, cause we really outside, but now we're long time. We no state of mind. Part 3, 2 times for NYC. What a city.
Mix.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
Pull-ups and dips, a scalpel and potholes still be hard in our whips. Never in the nightlight, supermodels events, some art galleries, names of clubs that no longer exist. The limelight, the tunnel, in the palladium. All I can see. The most hated, and I think we know why. Now, rappers living, they got Miss 87. The kid with a chain, holding a pen and a pain. We'll never see this again. So I let Reno replace the people, which is a crime. Real life is the fuck, y'all do the time. She's walking the garden, mocking.
I said, empty your mind.
And that's fine, cause we outside for the third time.
The water can flow or it can crash.
I'm in New York State, man. Let them know. Yeah. York State. York State. York State. York State.
Be formless, shapeless, like water. I said, empty your mind.
Breath out of my body if I will stay real. For life. Yeah. Turn it up. Turn it up. Welcome to the underground. Way underneath the earth.
This is another one that definitely grew on me.
Below the surface, we're deep in the soil. Jack Harris.
I still don't know if I like it or if it just grew on me.
On stage performing while they're fighting around me. Somebody done pop the good old days. We from the streets, making plays. Either you grind or you complete. Open the 6 to beat for the time of the team. We can find the 4 walls and now we meet. Now the block south, throwing deals coming back. Whole fake. If my kids are never babies, it's the best. And living and be talking children get the short end of the stick. Let's make better choices. And everything costs. There's a price just to breathe. Anything gets taxed, nothing is free. So nobody's killing I'm still in peace. If I gotta put a piece in somebody, drill and release. Taking the speech, picture me a civilian back in heat. Waves in the chart, not even take. By the tender age of 12, around some men who made it through situations that was inhumane. Eating 12 course dinners, look how the menu changed. But the men ain't changed, yeah. Welcome to the underground. 24 carat, go to war. Man, way beyond boss status. I need a room with the balls battered about mine. Cops used to pass down. Old straps you got passed down from old legislators' only weapon. They saw enough of coldness that was in the essence. Hit the street confessions. If you kill a legend, now you a legend. The one who take out a legend, he next to be a legend. Allegedly, yeah, I never feel it. I channel through the annals of the life of Ali, my favorite animal. Feel it's like brilliant camera crew. A bit of my personified open letter to multiple golden errors that ended. I go forever. A picture tissue, life-changing masterpiece theater. Fucking candy ass granny grabs. I open fire like panthers behind sandbags with my comrades. Onslaught, turning 20 niggas to cornstarch. I lead it, you just go with it. The one who clash with the whole system since I entered the scene. I just roll different. Now they cold switching, they soul missing. A half a piece of piss in your mirror. Y'all away to prima donnas like a detox. But bring the drum machine with print just through the beat box. So bang on the top of a table to this house king now. And I can freestyle, they can't be now. Welcome to the underground.
Be water, my friend.
Cube sample.
put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot.
Before, when you first started?
Well, there's much more respect. And respect is an art form now.
What were the feelings back then when you first started?
Nigga music.
Don't give a goddamn, it's not. Material made by a madman. I don't give a goddamn, it's not. Material made by a madman. Got acres, I do this for thinkers, salute to Sasha Jenkins, and door knock a fly ladies, Gucci lady gangsters, and rappers that you want to producer. You know that Metro Home in the future, we still don't trust you. Getting started, but I posted it, figured I'd bring it back. There's multiple hit makers on one album, I introduced it. In fact, everything in my head made bread. I made hip hop and symphony shows start to spread. But still nothing is sweet, you can tell by just bumping this beat. Still nasty since 91, nothing compete. Before Snoop, before Who, before Big. There was this young kid with small dreads from the rig.
Who knows the kid?
How many times we gotta tell They be tradition, hate, they wishing on me. They try to switch the story, so they don't look like a bitch in the story. It's my life, not a third party witness story. Somebody heard something different, distorted version of the truth. It's murdered in the booth. Words of Lorenzo earned the Vince word. Got ink on his cheeks. The wings from an angel swings. What's beat? Rest in peace, snacking chicks, queens. Flying seven Russian diamonds in Italian sweaters. Indian dough with the highest of betters. The winning circle, I remember the win was respected. And we champion for those who came and collected. For my G's with that money cologne, bring honey's home. I made smashes with broken tone. They used to harass me when you gonna get up with Primo and Zone. Almost 30 years, people won't leave us alone. And I'm grateful. Middle fingers up to the hateful.
Primo is on. When you gonna get with Primo is on?
Follow the leader like he and all was kidding. I don't give a goddamn. It's guys. Pray how many times we gotta
Incredible.
First time I made a beat, I had a cassette player at my grandma's crib. I didn't have all, the extravagant equipment. This is back in the late 80s. And I used to listen to music on the radio that I liked, particularly old school, like 70s. And I would record it. And then after I recorded a certain part that I liked, I would record, loop until it just became one beat. And, that was the beginning of me making beats. Record, loop,
It's a drive-in movie. No roofs on a bunch of Benzes. Let's try to reimagine the passion when I got in this. A Panasonic with a tape recorder. Trying to level the treble and bass and all of the stations down the story. I moved it down to improve the sound. Years later, got a Sony stereo system. No comparison with the boombox. My living room knocks. My nigga Mayo next door. He banging on the wall. Told us to stop. Take me back. Drugs and money. Cruddy. Love smoking. Things in the hallway bummy. Just finished the OP music statement out loud. Just listening, getting fried to underrated MCs. Bringing something to hide the aroma. Still in my mom's crib. Was young and lazy. Quit school cause I needed fly shit. The fiends were patient. Not trying to be locked on a big queen's crazy. Yes, jeans and polo jacket. Just in the crib causing all this racket. Always knew I was the verbalist. That's submerged in a very dirty world but only was happening. That's when I had an epiphany. Came with last on the symphony. If I could set a posse cut off, that'd be my entry. Picking up the stereo remote control quickly. Royalties in the cassette deck. Rocking the shit, G, a surprise. I open up. Bombshell in my mind tells me not to hook a beat up for myself to rhyme. My mom's whole closet and boxes all hot as shit. Johnny Taylor records and some good Grover Washington. I'm locking in. Grab a piece of vinyl, drop the needle at the top. Listen for a beat to rock. 90-minute tape, I got enough time. Play it one time, 4 bars. Press record, then press pause, then restart. Record, loop, repeat. Do that for 20 times, yo, I made my first beat. Pause tape.
Pause tape.
Be formless, shapeless, like water. Be water, my friend.
loop, 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 loop.
I said, empty your mind.
I wish I had hella more graphics. I'd be in this beats video. Rocking my law on the bus. On the bus.
Here's my galactic and citizenship card. Interplanetary mission, I've been discharged to hit y'all. No excellent.
I get so excited when I say that shit.
Here's my galactic and citizenship card. Here's my galactic and citizenship card. Galactic and citizenship card. Here's my galactic and citizenship card. Here's my galactic and citizenship card. Interplanetary mission, I've been discharged. Planetary mission, I've been discharged. I've been discharged to hit y'all. No excellent staff for the 6 me. I'm about to show you what that writer's list be. See, I'm a writer in rap form, but these are writers that bomb trains and subway platforms. Courageous, brave, and street creators. They synonymous with DJs, rappers, and breakers. Arms folded, jail poses, ill portraits, foster kids mixed in with the ill fortune. Fat lacing, back in the day, shit calligraphers, tagging their names, putting their signatures in places. Courtyards, sports bars, landmarks, pin parks, hymns in the park, they doing art. Big bubble letters all over the city. I see it up in high pitches, wonder how they did it. Admit it, I always wish that I could do the same. But now the mic is a marker, I'm tagging up names. Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk. Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk. Like graffiti. Henry Shabbat made Star Wars. A young case slave tag was dead. Go check it out, y'all. Zappa got his leaf sprayed on his back. Sleep on the train track and ride style. Straight outlaws. Zorro was Nick Cornelius. Shout the skank, blade ink, seeing Cade Crass and Topaz. Shouting out Chalky 183. Cornbread straight out of Philly. Phase 2 out of NYC. The mic is a marker, I'm tagging more names. Quick and Bugs and Cool Spear out of Queens. Chase Tip, Easy, Cap, Gold, Germs. If you want to argue, you should be concerned. These are some of the kings of the clan. And it's some iconic queens I should add. Charming, Floor Lady Pink goes back. And Max Feet, Germany's on the map. On the west, Slick Dream, Chocolate Hex. And international writers I can't forget. So let's salute the highly gifted. Krylon mystics, this is homage to the ghetto hieroglyphics. Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk. Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk. Like graffiti. Shout out to TK, Austin Rams, Bob 5, Pete, Reese, VE, Jesus, 2 L's, Dose, PJ, Chino, Coco 144, Billy, Vinny, Flashbacks, JA, Ecstasy, Crew. It's all you.
I said, empty your mind.
Hey, 1 up, head 2 day, count first, speaking of strength, hand control, future, each month on the run, rocking the Southern Eli, Queens boy, mad style, kid, most talked about, my rules for the rap, can't stop, for the rich, game, 3D style of graph. When the cops came, they ran the way, then returned. Keep current crackers, whack just burns until my mind. It's called vandalism like a crime. They had intuition, cause getting pitched was a given. Not new to the system when the genuine was like a religion. Fake is Fab Five Freddy, oh did I mention? Practice it, years and palm. Sitting on the throne, it's murk known. And scheming is the wizard's shame. Traffic, Vulcan, Harlem, Ice Pitch, most famous for freight trains. The mic is a marker, I'm tagging up names. Dondi, Third, Renegade, Wayne, Echo, and Toto. Tame 1, Ace 1, Man 1. Same old, that's Bosky I done. Big shout out the whole tax crew gang. It's scrapyard to rack up some new pay. Major Lick, another legendary group. How ironic I made a song with that name in them too.
Same split, two brothers, one pass. FX Pro, idea and stash. Risk, R-I-S-K, Coke, Revoke, Tracy 16A, Dot, TC5 Pro, Hard, Shot 147, it don't stop. And we all send blessings to these two. Salute 167 in Rome. So let's salute the highly gifted. Krylon mystics. Princess homage to the ghetto hieroglyphics. To all the writers out there that's just getting started, just getting your name out there. Keep bombing. Change. Yeah. The swivel loaded leather the nickel. The devil holding the sickle, one separate your tissue. That's forever the issue. They can't light an visual. They take jails book for rehab center and homeless shelter. That's forever the issue. They can't light an visual. They take jails book for rehab center and homeless shelter.
No, it sounds like shit like that. I'll see y'all tomorrow night, man.